Live streaming is one of the most beneficial ways that you can be growing your audience on any of the social media platforms according to the social media platforms themselves. And so you want to make sure that you are totally ready to go when it comes to live streaming. So here are my top tools for going live. Now, one of the most important things when it comes to live streaming is that your audience can see you. They'll forgive a little bit of pixelation, they'll forgive a little bit of darkness inside of your video, but they're not going to forgive a ton. So you have to have a light source in case your natural light goes away. Now, of course, you can use the sunlight, you can use outside, you can be in front of a big window, but what happens if that light goes away, or it's nighttime, or a storm rolls in? You have to make sure you've got a secondary light source. Now, I recommend a really good ring light, and my favorite ring light is cordless. That means I can take it on the go. I can take it out into the wilderness and live stream. I can take it on vacation with me. I can go to hotels. I can go to places that don't have outlets and still live stream for up to 70 minutes in amazing lighting. So I recommend a good cordless ring light, and I'll link my favorite down below for you, as well as a video that explains the different types of lighting you can be using while you're live streaming. But you want to make sure you've got an umbrella light, a softbox, a ring light, something that can add that light to you so that you can be seen in your live stream. Now, the second thing that I recommend is that you are in fact using something to prop up your camera source. So whether you are live streaming through your phone, through your computer, or through a tethered camera, you want to make sure that you do have something to prop it up with. Your camera should be on eye level so that it's not shooting up at you, that's not a pretty picture, and it's not shooting down at you, also not a good angle for people in live streams. So you want to make sure that you are straight on at eye level and it's not shaky. A lot of people will try to live stream by hand holding their phone or their computer, and it just shakes all over the place. People will not forgive too much of that. So if you're making them seasick while they're watching your video, they're gonna bounce. So you want to make sure that you've got something sturdy to prop it up with. This could mean a tripod. This could mean that you're propping it up on a stack of books. It could mean that you are propping it against a wall and putting something in front of it so that it does not slide. Whatever it happens to be, you want to prop it up so that it is steady and on eye level for the best results. Now, we know that some social media platforms do require you to go live natively. Right now, at the time of filming this, Instagram and TikTok both require you to go live directly from your phones. However, with places like YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and LinkedIn, all of these places can use a third-party app, and I highly recommend this. And that's because these third-party apps like Restream, like BeLive, like Melon, all have extra features that the native live stream platform does not have. You can have guests on, you can have screen sharing, you can put overlays and backgrounds, you have the ability to insert pre-recorded video. There's so many opportunities for you to be able to live stream, and a little birdie tells me some of these platforms are building out even more impressive functions inside of their system that you are going to have your mind blown when you hear about these. So I highly recommend getting in with a really good third party to live stream to YouTube and Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, all the good places, and you want to make sure that they are connected to these platforms. So they're partners with Facebook and with YouTube. And I've actually got a list of my favorites down below. I'm linking tutorials on how to use these, and I've got some resources that I'm creating for you to help you choose which one is the best fit for you. But this is going to be amazing for simulcasting and getting guests on, scheduling those live streams, and really making sure they're branded to your business so that you know exactly what you're doing when you're live streaming and you never have to stress, which actually brings me to my final point in today's tool list. You want to make sure that you have agenda notes. So this is a series of bullet points that you could put on screen so that people know exactly what you're talking about when you're talking about it, or it could be a list of topics that you want to discuss without putting those up on screen. So whether you are live streaming through your phone on Instagram and you're just going to have a list of agenda points there to look at right next to your phone, right by your camera so that your eyes aren't looking too far away at it, or they're going to be plugged into your agenda inside of the third-party system you're using to live stream on YouTube or Facebook or wherever it happens to be, you want to make sure you've got a bullet point list of everything you're going to be talking about, including tips for your intro, including every single talking point that you're going to be discussing, including calls to action that you're giving your audience, and including reminders that you will not be putting on screen so that you know when to insert a question or what is coming up next, or when to give calls to action that are not going to be displayed on your screen. Always have those agenda notes so you know exactly what you're going to be saying, so even if no one shows up, you have exactly what you need to talk, and you're going to be able to then show it to people while you're on screen as well, and it's going to make a world of difference for your engagement level. Now, there are a ton of other tools that you can be using while you're live streaming, and there's a lot of options that you can grow into as you're developing your brand with your live streaming So stick around, stay tuned, hit that subscribe and notification bell. We are talking all about your live streaming success, and if you need help, I have a full free course at livestreamactionplan.com, so you can learn everything from the technology to topics you want to be talking about to how to make a good quality engaging live stream even if you're scared to be on camera, and how to do it without being on camera over on livestreamactionplan.com. And I'm taking all of your live streaming questions. I've been doing this for years, so drop those down below, hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video as we continue to level up your live streaming to grow your business and your presence on social media right now.